Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, which is a holiday, and I am off work. Most people are off today, like regular businesses and post offices and schools. So I wanted to do a video. I took my trip over the weekend to Ohio to visit my son, and it was great. It was great. As you guys know, if you travel, it's definitely is, it takes time to travel, but if you plan everything, you follow your GPS and you take your time, everything will work out. And it did. It was great. Now, as far as me planning, like, okay, well, how much money I'm going to spend, I don't really think I spent a lot, but I want to share with you where I went wrong. And so I think next time, and that's the most important thing, is understanding some of the things that you make, some of the mistakes that you do, or what could you do better next time. So I am just going to write some of these things out just to share with you some of the expenses that I had to pay. So the first mistake I made was plane tickets for two. And so because I'm always working my day job, working my business, I kept procrastinating on my tickets. I knew I was going to go like last month, and I kept procrastinating. My tickets were actually $1,015 for one day. This was round trip for two people. Insane. I know. So, tickets. And then we have the room. That did not come through as of yet, but the rental was $250. And that was the car rental. And that is because I got an SUV and I put full coverage on it because I wanted to be 100% protected. I probably should have just did nothing. But if I did nothing, then with my luck, something would happen. So that's why I did that. So that's okay. And then you have, let's see, then we have the suite, the hotel. So that was the Staybridge is where I stayed. Staybridge, suites, beautiful place. Definitely recommend it. I've been there twice. And I think it was I think 180. Roughly, I checked my account, but because the banks are closed, I did not get a final, because my confirmation was 170. I don't really know offhand. So right there, I took care of everything. And that's fine. That's to be expected. I totally messed up on these tickets. Next time, I know for sure if I'm going to be booking out to see him, I really need to start planning now, or at least, 6 months. Like, I really, really need to plan in advance. I waited to a week before, and that is just astronomical for two people. It's literally an hour and a half away by plane. So, So then after that, let's see, dinner was, we went to Chili's because it was really close by. That was about $90. Then after that, I had to get gas for the car because it's an hour away. So I put $10 for gas. And then the next day was Target. Because of the trip and because I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to get there for 7, then I had to get the rental, and it took an hour to drive to see my son and the baby. We went out to eat, and the baby's still little. So, I mean, it was a really, really cold and windy day. So I was like, well, why don't we just let's rent movies here. We can get some snacks. And so they went back home. They grabbed the things that they needed for the baby. And then I gave him a bath and we fed him, and I spent time with my grandson because I don't have that time to spend with him because he doesn't live near me. So I felt that was more important than going somewhere. But the next morning, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I said, let's go to Target before I leave so I can buy the baby some stuff. So I think this is the part where I went overboard. So I had cash. I paid cash for Chili's. I paid cash for Chili's, gas, and Target. I did not pay, I gave my son $100 to my son. I said, buy yourself something. And that was cash. Okay, so, and then Target, I spent, it was like 163. I don't even think that's that bad. Plus, no, I think it was closer to 190 because what happened was 163 was the original one, and then she had two clothes that were hanging, and those were like 36. So yeah, like about 190. So so I guess that's your typical, right? Because I don't really like to stay in hotels to begin with, but I didn't have any issues with this place the first time that I stayed. So then eating out, obviously you're gonna go out to eat or buy groceries or food. So food, gas to fill it up. Target, I gave him a little bit of money. Okay, so I think it was close to like $400. 363. Okay, close to $400, like I said. I had cash on me, so I think I had close to $500 on me. And what I did was I brought this miscellaneous envelope. And so this is my wallet, and what I had was money that I put in this little envelope, and I brought it with me because I knew this was going to be money that I was spending. Obviously, you're going on a trip. Oh, wait a minute. I missed totally. Okay. Oh, that's right. So the 36 was the airport, but that was Nina. Then we got Starbs. That was $12 for Starbs. That was like 6:30 in the morning. Okay. Yeah, so it's close to, yeah, that's about it. So like I said, I brought my miscellaneous envelope for the trip. You know, this is what I have left. And I saved up for the tickets, but like I said, I'm definitely a little bit upset because I waited to the last minute, but I can't go back. So let's just count what I have here. So I have 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's $115 here. So it's not too bad, but I think, you know, it happens when you're traveling. You tend to buy your coffee or drinks or food or stuff like that. So I don't think I did too bad. I saved money for my tickets and the hotel. So I had some money, like I said, saved, and I booked those in advance. Then I had $500 cash, and this is what I spent. And I have 115 left. I did use the 163 with my card, so this was not cash. Because I don't think I had all of the money. I don't think I had enough here. I remember kind of like looking through, and I wasn't just gonna take stuff out, so like I was just like under pressure, couldn't think straight, so I just used my card. So I do have the 115 left over. This is miscellaneous, so I'm just gonna put that back in here. I have two sets of envelopes that I use, and I have, so if I'm going out and about and doing chores and errands, I'll take it out. I'll take it out of here, which is in the back, and I'll put it in the wallet. So like the ones back here. So these are this is like my wallet stuff. Okay. So if I was going to do a bunch of errands, and I wanted to buy groceries. I knew I was going to get gas. I was going to get my nails done. I was going to go out to lunch. You know, I would bring all of my cash envelopes and I would stick it in my wallet. I only have miscellaneous in my wallet right now because I'm not doing anything today. I'm probably not going to do anything tomorrow, but stay home because I have to prep for work and things like that. The next time I do something, it's probably going to be on the weekend, and I could definitely use that money to save because we're planning on going on to Salem. Salem is, hold on, let me check. So what Salem is, Salem, Mass, and that's where they have like the witches of Salem, back in history and stuff like that. And they have all these like small little events, and so we want to go. That's not going to be until the 22nd, so I do have time. Plus I get paid. So I keep the cash envelopes that are from my wallet in the back here, and I have some extra cards here just because my little card wallet, I don't need to put them all in there. Well, it's kind of getting a little full. But then what I want to do is, so I wrote everything out, and I'm like, I'm just highly disgusted with this amount here because it's just completely like ridiculous. If I would have waited, let's say I booked it in November or like 2 weeks out, the tickets would have been like $260 or $280, I think it was. I don't want to do a stop. I need I need a nonstop. If you take the airplane and it's nonstop, it's literally an hour and a half. If I did one stop, it would take up to 4 hours. So it just does not make sense. I guess it depends on what you have for your money. So this is for the wallet, and these are my specific cash envelopes. Now, a lot of people ask me the question, what is a sinking fund? Sinking fund is an account or a fund that you save temporarily. So you're going to eventually spend it. So it's something where you're saving for it's short-term saving. It's not long-term. So you're slowly putting money aside for these categories to pay the bill. Emergency fund is maybe more long-term because you're saving for your emergency fund that is specifically for an emergency, and I'm hoping that nobody has an emergency like every month. You know what I mean? So a sinking fund are just small accounts that you just create to save for these certain categories where you know you're going to be spending. Like for me, I have vacation. So vacation is very important to me, not for myself to go, away, but it's for me to visit my son who's in Ohio, or even for myself to maybe take a trip. So vacation, I like to save money for clothing. So for my sinking funds, it's separate from my cash envelopes, and my sinking funds are in my bank. I know I sometimes repeat and talk about the same stuff, but I just try to explain how I do things and what my thought process is. So here's my sinking funds. Bi-weekly challenge is in here, and I have the box challenge. So those are not, but these are all in my bank. I don't need to pull money out to put it in an envelope when I get direct deposit. Now, the difference of what I do is, the reason why I pull money out here is because these are categories where I want to budget my money. I don't want to spend $300 on groceries. So I budget, and that's why I use cash for this. Once it's gone, it's gone. Gas. Gas is gas. Obviously, you need gas to get to work and so forth, but you still want to know how much you put in. You need to know how much you fill up your gas tank every week. Do you, and can you answer that question? For me, when this gas started going up, I was paying $60 every week. And now I noticed that I was spending $30, but now the gas is slowly going up again. But because I get paid bi-weekly, that's how I budget my money. So I have money here for gas. And then for beauty, I get my nails done every 2 weeks. So $40 is here. I'm not going to get my nails done for another like week. So I'm okay this week. The next time I'm going to add to this is when I get paid. And household's one of my favorites, but I have $85 in here. So this is for like if I buy a laundry detergent, dish detergent, you know, anything for the house, toilet paper, paper towels, all that stuff, buy in bulk. You can take this money and then go to, you know, BJ's or whatever, Walmart. So that's household. And eating out's the same. So eating out, I have $130. Eating out is just specifically for that. So what the point I'm trying to say is that your cash envelopes are categories where you spend the most money. So you have to ask yourself, where are those categories? Where do you want to stop spending the most? Do you go to Target every payday? Do you eat out every day at lunch? Do you overeat? Like, you know, how much money do you spend every week on food? So some of these questions you want to ask yourself, and that's how you determine. These are the basic categories that you're going to see out there. So for example, these cash envelopes that I have here, these are available in my shop, and these are already laminated. I tried to have them created to reflect the same as mine because I feel like these are the very basic ones, is groceries, household, beauty, eating out, gas, and miscellaneous. So the last one that you don't know, you can use it for miscellaneous. I have 2 different sets in here. That's why I have more than 5. But I have groceries, gas, household, beauty, eating out, and BJ's and miscellaneous. So BJ's I have for myself or for my family, or if I need to help my kids, I just have it. I still have $100. I don't think I've been to BJ's in like since April. Like it's been a while. And I would go to BJ's on my lunch break, and I remember sharing stories like I'm on BJ's, I'm, you know, getting stuff. It's just been a lot lately and I haven't been there. So I still have the money. And then I have miscellaneous, and that is in here. So I have miscellaneous in my wallet, but I also have it here. So let's just say I'm not going anywhere. You know what? I don't think I want to carry so much miscellaneous money with me. Why don't we just carry like $60 and let's put the rest away. All right, take the 60. Let's take the $60 and we're going to hold on to this in the wallet. That way it's not too bulky, and we have $60 just in case. So we took the miscellaneous, we put $60 in here. I'm going to take the rest, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's 90. Plus there's all of these ones. I'm going to take this and put this upstairs in the box. Or actually, we might even be able to put it somewhere else. So I have $90 here in miscellaneous, but I'm going to update this because it shows 80. So today is the 10th. I'm just going to write balance. If I don't like update it, I don't really know what I did previously. You know, that's why it's good to stay on top of it. I try, but sometimes I don't update when I'm supposed to. So I'm just going to update it now, and now the total is 90. The point that I'm trying to make is that your cash envelopes are very specific to you and your family, and I always talk about that. Here's a sticky note. So what I like to do is update the cash envelopes, have a breakdown right in front of me where I can just visually see, even if this was closed and I needed to just quickly look. Even if you didn't have it, the sticky note is good to keep track of the amounts that you have. Okay. And because I don't get paid until next week, I have enough groceries. Maybe I need to buy coffee and a couple sides or a couple little small things. But I do have groceries, $144. Gas is $100. I'll fill up my gas tank tomorrow before I go to work. Beauty's $40. Household is $85. I think I'm good with what I have for now. I think maybe I do need laundry detergent and fabric softener. Eating out is $130, BJ's is $100, and miscellaneous is now $90. $90 is here, and then miscellaneous, like we'll say miscellaneous wallet is 60. But anyways, so this is what I have for money left. And this here is the stuff that I, that I spent, and I kind of wanted to show you how, how much I spent. And I thought I was going to have more money left over, but I didn't. This is the bank deposit pouch that I use. So if I'm, going to the bank, I put the money in here. Where's my other one? I just took out my receipts. This one here is for my receipts. So I've decided, I think it's a good idea to have receipts, especially like I buy a lot of stuff for the business or for just in general. I think half the time I'm losing my stuff, but I'm gonna keep the two of them together. Because every week when I do update my cash envelopes and I take everything out of my wallet, I could actually take everything, including the receipts, and just separate everything that you need to do. So let's just see if this will work here. Get in there. Hold on. So this size of the binder is a personal size. It's 20 millimeter rings. So it's wider, and it fits both of the pouches that are in here, the receipts and the bank going to the bank. If you have a suggestion on any other titles that you think would be beneficial, let me know. So that's that. So I think we are at all right, so what else was I going to talk to you guys about? So my trip was amazing. I had a great time. I saw my son. I saw the baby. He's so cute. And it was just really nice. I miss them. It was really, really nice. All right, so this planner that I'm using is my Erin Condren. So let's go ahead and update. Today I'm going to, did I already pay? I'm pretty sure I already paid this. So I don't get paid until here. These little cute stickers are available on my website. If you're interested, they say payday. And they also say bill due. And I have different colors for both. I'm actually coming out with some new stickers. I really can't wait to share with you guys. I'm working on some new stickers that are going to be for the Hobonichi weeks. They're going to be the tabs that you January through December. Yay! And I'm also going to do the monthly, so I can't wait to share those with you. But in the meantime, payday's here. And Saturday, we're going to go, Saturday the 22nd is going to be Salem. That's going to be this day here. So I get paid here. And I have to pay the bills. So all the other bills are paid. Visit Adrian. That's what I did. I have today off and I have tomorrow off. Yay! It's party time. No, really. I am so happy that I have today off. You have no idea how happy I am. And hopefully tomorrow my daughter can stop by. So I'm pretty sure I already paid Macy's. I'm 99.9%. Oh my God. I just wrote the wrong days. I must be so pooped. Ay. Return back. I put day off. And then day off is here. Silly me. So yep, I'm OCD, so I'm going to be whiting this business out. That's too much. So here we go. So we're day off, Bank of America. These are already, okay, then payday, and then I'll pay this one, and I'll pay those. Okay, Salem is over here. I haven't touched anything as far as here. I had I had to take money. I think it was I did out of my 10K. And that was for a family. So I have to start over. Clothing is still 5. Christmas is 5. Vacation. 656. Weekly. Yeah, 270. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is that I didn't want to have so many sinking funds. I just wanted to have sinking funds where I knew that they were very, that pertain to specific categories for me. You know, like I've always believed in having an emergency fund, whether it's for me or for my children. At least I know I have that emergency fund, okay? 10K challenge is just that. I wanted to save 10K. It's a challenge. It helps you with being strong. It helps you with being consistent and not overspending, to try to do small challenges that can help you save. And then I wanted to do clothing because I buy clothes. Obviously every season I like to buy clothes. Christmas was a big one. Probably need more than this. And then vacation. Everyone needs a vacation, whether it's a day trip, day stay. Then I have like business, and then I have Amazon. I have a bi-weekly challenge and the box challenge. So those are small things I really don't need. I try to contribute to them if I can, but if I can't, I gotta wait. Most important are my bills and my main cash envelopes. My direct deposit, my checking account, I like to have at least $1,000 to $2,000 in it. It's a little low right now, but that's what I like to do. As far as like your sinking funds, if you have never started anything, my suggestion is the first thing you should do is start an emergency fund with $1,000. Start slow. Start with that first. Don't overwhelm yourself with so many, and it gets very confusing. It's a lot when you see a lot of other people have 20 sinking funds or doing cash stuffing envelopes, and there's a million different things going on. That might be confusing to someone that's brand new. So I always say, don't, focus on you and focus on one thing. If you do not have an emergency fund, that is the first thing that you want to do. 50, 100, I transfer money. I leave it at that. I take money out from my cash envelopes. I look at what I have. That's why this is important. Your cash envelopes, so you can see. I need to see what I have. I need to see what is going to last me for 2 weeks. I take a look at this. I usually take $300 out every pay, and I distribute it where it needs to go. If I need to borrow from another envelope, I can do that too. Whatever's left over after I fill it, if I decide, oh, you know what, maybe I have enough, but now I have $80 left in cash. What am I going to do? Okay, maybe I can stick it here. I'll stick it in one of these. Because there's money in here. If I have enough money, let's say I only take 200 and I distribute it through the envelopes and I'm good, then I'll take a look at what's my balance. I'll transfer money. Oh, you know what? I think I want to transfer $500 to my 10K challenge, or 100. Then I'll do it. So that is how I do it. I try to be very simple, but the most important thing is really sitting down and trying to find out what cash envelopes you need for your family. You take the money out, you budget. So you're budgeting. That is the point. You're budgeting. So your grocery bill, how much do you spend every paycheck? Think about this. If you spend $200 every pay period, that's a lot. It depends on your family. Maybe you can afford it. I wanted to do an updated video today, just of the envelopes. And I have some orders that I'm filling right now. I'm packaging some orders. I have to do some more label. These are no joke. Doing this, like cutting and, weeding the the sticker. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's a lot of work. It is a lot. So I am glad to be home. I'm very happy about that. So let me grab, oh, it's upstairs. My Weeks, oh here, my Weeks is upstairs, but let me show you this. So today I did a pouch for a customer. She wanted a Louis Vuitton. This is for a GM. This is not attached yet. I wrote to the customer because I asked her, do you want me to attach the bow or do you not want a bow? So this is for a Louis Vuitton. And so I had mine in it. This is a customer's. I'm just waiting for her response. Put that over there. So this is my Louis Vuitton that I use. I usually just leave this at home, but I love it. This is what I started using when I first started planning years ago. I use my A5 for just that, for everything. Like I have a monthly calendar. I list out my bills. I list out appointments, payday. I have top tabs that I purchased from Cloth and Paper. These inserts are from Sesavi. So we have August, we have September, and October. And I'm behind. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out October. Okay, so this one here, I just briefly updated some of the bills that I have to pay, and then I just put my payday. We're going to Salem. This one was for my son, so I put, we'll put Adrian, Ohio, return. Okay. So I have the monthly here. After that, I have a daily section where if I decide to take this to work with me, then I will use it. Or sometimes if I'm just home and I feel like using it, then I will. But lately, I've been just leaving it at home. Then I have a weekly section that I fill out every week. And I kind of take a look at the overview of what's going on with my week. How do I need to plan for my week so it could run smoothly? What do I need to do? What is there, do I need to get my nails done? Like, I just lay everything out. Let's see, September. So these inserts again are from Sesavi as well. We are in now October. So what I do is I just list out everything that I do each day. It's pretty much the same thing every day, but I also like to add customers, like orders that need to go out. What do I need stuff for my business? Am I running low on packaging? Looks like here I used a sticky note for the flight. I had everything listed here that was done, that I needed to do. I got a car wash. Yeah, so I like to just write my list. I am a list maker. I love being really organized. So this is a new week here, and I'll start off with this week. Then I have lists, like my grocery list, things that I need to purchase. And these are just, these are inserts that I receive from Dear Planner. So whenever she sends an order out, she'll send you the size that you're using. So I just been using this for a grocery list. in addition to, this is a running list. This running list here literally is just that. I did this and this. I gotta do paste the card. I did this. I did that. These are all like, I should have highlighted it. So I use this as a running list, and I have other pages. So once I get down here, I'm just going to flip it over and continue. After that, I put this little divider here, and I have meal planning. So I got some half letter from SM Plans, the floral ones. I also have some inserts from Sesavi. These are the meal planning. You can sit down, plan your meals. What do you need to buy? What do you need? What do you plan on making for this week? So yes, this is something that I need to do this week. And then after that, this is where I have the business section. My business section's been going since 2019. I keep track of money. And this is this year. I'm a little bit behind. I gotta update it. What I like to do is have these inserts are also from Sesavi. I have the month on one page, and then the line paper on the back. So like line paper, here's February. And this is good because I keep track of all the payouts. I'm just a small business, so I do like to see my growth. I like to see how I'm doing, you know, why is it slow? Is it a holiday? Stuff like that. This is June. I list out anything that I need to do regarding my business. This is July. Oh, July. Yeah, July. This is August. What I decided to do is add my orders for that month. So for the month of August, I list out payouts. I list out things that I need to do for my business. And then I list out the orders. Those are all set. Then we have September. So I have a few orders on here that still need to be completed that or just need to be crossed off. There's like this is being packaged, that's all done. So and then over here again, I have like stuff that might be urgent or issues or something that I need to change. And then again, I have the September list out some of the payouts, some of the things I need to do, you know. And then I have October, and I don't list all of my orders, I only list my pouch orders here. The other orders I take care of immediately. The ones that take more time are the pouches. So that's what I do with that. Then after that, I just have like expenses, which I haven't filled out. And then I just have like printed out some printouts and contact pages in the back. And that's it. So this one normally just stays at home. It's like my home binder. That's my A5. So this is the A5 rings. So yeah, I just wanted to have like a friendly, fun chat. You guys know how I feel about having a fun, friendly chat. I don't want to make this extremely long, but I wanted to just quickly do a chat, share with you my trip, how it was. And I'm also going to be sharing some of the pens that I received from Right Tech. Okay, so I was able to run upstairs and grab my wallet. This is a Hobonichi Weeks. This is the Hobonichi Weeks with a Vanderspec VDS cover. This is in the Velvet Sand, and it's more of like a suede. It's a very soft leather. It is not like your typical leather. It's soft. So what was I gonna say? This one is a croc. So this is a Gillio. This is the croc matte. Matte means like it's not glossy. It is the matte. I absolutely love this. So this is my everyday carry on the go. I write more stuff in here, but this is also with me. I like both. I use all three. And I do get that question a lot. How, why? Oh, I just absolutely love it. And I just do. So if you love planners and you can make it work, whether you use one or two, then do what you love. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is the weeks. So the weeks is, and you probably already know this, but if you're new, a weeks is just, it looks like this. They've already come out with 2023 and I've already purchased mine. So you have your monthly in the front. You have the monthly section in the front, and then you have your weekly section in the back. So these dividers are from Planet Char, and so they say month, weekly, and notes, because those are the three sections in a Hobonichi week. So the first section is your monthly section, which is right here. And then your weekly section, which is right here. So after the month, it starts. So this is the January of 2022. Actually, this is November. So this is how long I've been using the planner for. And basically, here's your week, here's your days. There's a lot of people that put stickers. They have sticker sets for the week. I use very minimal stickers, but this is your week over here. And then on this side, I like to just have my running list. If you need more space, that's where the notes in the back, because you have more space in the back. Let me just take these out. So, oops. So you have more space in the back for your notes, grocery list. And so that's what I use it for, like stuff. I use this to add for like my grocery list or running. I think I skipped a page. It is not all the time that I actually need to use the notes, but it is there. And so right now we are in October, which is, this is the week. So basically Saturday I went to Ohio, Sunday I came back, today is Monday. And over here, I like to write the stuff that I need to do for the week or things that I need to buy. Maybe I need to mail stuff. Anything that I have to do, I just like to write this because I'll take this with me. And I sometimes just can't remember everything because I have, you know, I work, my day job, kids, September's list. Still there. But anyways, so this is my list. So when I was in Ohio, I didn't bring any planners with me except this one. And I was like, oh my goodness, I wish I brought my planners with me. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write out my want list. And so that's exactly what I did. I want to buy my UGG slippers, the one that you slide in, a new pair of pajamas, the weeks for 2023, my cover up, eyebrow coloring, hair dye, and my Aerie sweater. So I'm getting my list together. Yay! I've got to do what I got to do for myself too. So return back. I think we technically came back at, I think it was like 4:45 p.m. and then I literally like worked on orders. I put away my I put away my my luggage. I went upstairs, you know, that little carry-on that you have that rolls, and I literally just had some like jeans and overnight stuff and my slippers and pajamas, and I just put everything in the wash. And that's it. And then I ended up writing here. So the 10th is today. It says day off. So I ended up writing so here we are off. Okay, so it's closed. And then work, I'm just gonna write day off. So Monday and Tuesday I requested off, and see, I had wrote leave for Ohio. So so what I'll do is I'll just cover this part here. I have it right here. So we'll just use the sticker. I just, so this works. I put this over, right here. So payday's Friday, and I just covered this part here. Monday and Tuesday I have work off, and then I like to keep track of the hours when I do go to work because I put so many I lose track. So work, I won't fill that in until Wednesday. Dinner and work orders, and then the rest. And so that's that. So that's what I do with my weeks. These are the bookmarks from Planet Char as well. And I keep it in here. So I have one of hers in every planner. Maybe it's up for this one. Okay. Moving on. So this is my weeks. I love it. I'm going to order one for 2023, like, today. Okay, so let's do April, May, June, July, August. This is October. And I like to take pictures with the sprocket that I have here, which is in my Delphonics bag. I have like a bunch of sticky notes, and then I keep it in the side pocket here. I like to print out pictures. I just feel like the only books that I save are the book bounds. So like my Mark Edit or my Hobonichi Weeks, I save those and I look back and I share with my followers how I've grown. Like back 4 years ago, this was full of stickers. So I like to share how I use my stuff, and I do use this as like memory. I'm sorry, not so much as memory, but I do like to include pictures because it's for the year. As far as my Mark Edit, that's more for my memory, so memory keeping. And I do include stickers as well. And I'll show you. We're just gonna make this video just like long. Okay, so that's that one. I think I shared my personal size. This is my Gillio croc mat. I have all of the months on with the tabs on the right instead of the top tabs like I have for the A5. So we're in October. I already printed the whole year for the new months. They're right here. These are from SM Plans. So if you go back and we look at January, I already have 2023 printed out. So yes, I'm a little ahead. It's not like I'm rushing, but it takes time. So I put all of 2022 for next year's monthly. And then we're in October. So again, like I said, I already have, I'm just scoot that over there. And then here we are. So we have October, and that little sticker that I cut, I'm just gonna put this. These stickers are from Lauren Phelps Designs, and I really like how she has these. Like they're like little washi strips. I think it's great just because I don't carry the rolls with me, but I do carry stickers. You know what I mean? So I think it's great. Oops, I should have put that in the middle, but I didn't. So, okay, that's fine. So for, so I have October here, and I'm just going to Adrian visit. That's Sunday. Today's Monday. I don't always cross off the days, but So I have my monthly in here. And the only other thing is, because I take this with me, and I don't like to carry so many different inserts with me, just because it confuses me. So I prefer to have like my A5 with specific inserts. I have my weeks, which is kind of like a daily on the go. Well, it's a weekly, but it's on the go, and I can always list out everything I need to do. And then I have like my Erin Condren, which is, that's money. That's just specifically like bills, money. And then here I have dailies. These dailies are from SM Plans too. So I have her monthlies and her dailies. There's a daily on 2 pages. So I like these. I really, really do. And that's all I have in here is my monthlies and my dailies, and I have 3 months. So this goes back all the way to December. This tab here, this is the whole rest of the year. After that, I have the, these inserts are from Dear Planner, and they are like, they just have like the check mark. I like that just because I just like to keep it really simple. I don't like a lot of, you know, lines and boxes and to do and priority. I just really like a simple insert. So I use this for stuff that I need to like write a list. So basically the same thing I'm writing here, I might be writing in the weeks. It just separates the two. So I do have my list inserts. I do have some which I need to go upstairs and fill. I do have some budgeting inserts, bills to pay. These are done. This is August. I need to add in new months. Then after that, I have meal planner insert. So like if I'm at work and I want to sit down and say like, okay, I'm at work and I can just sit and plan. So I can write out my shopping list of things I need and here. And I do have the same inserts. Well, they're from a different brand, but I still have meal planner inserts in my home binder. So either or, I have them in both, like if I needed to use them. But that's it. That's all I have in here. And I love this, the fact that these dailies on 2 pages. So this is so great. It's so fun. I love it. Then the last one that I was telling you about, which is the A5, that is here. I switched covers, and I was actually using one of my covers in birch, but I have a Louis Vuitton desk agenda, and I also have the Gillio gray that I was using. I decided to change it into the Gillio purple zipper. So this baby here, OMG, love it. Oh, the cap just flew off. The book inside is my Mark Edit. And I have this notepad in my website, and I was printing it out to use it actually. So hold on. Okay, I just wanted to kind of like bring up the camera so you can kind of see. So with the Mark Edit, what I like to do with this is I keep the money that I make here. I also like to list out payouts on here, and I list out paydays. So anything that's pertaining to my website, I will list it here. I have some bills on here I can see. I have, you know, birthdays, anything I can remember, but I do like to list out the payouts from the website on here. So we have March, basically anything, but this is a daily planner. I do like to look back on this for memory keeping. I have all of the books I've ever used. I still save them because I like to look back on them. So June, July, August, September. It looks like I need to update August, September, and October as far as adding the payouts. And that's typically what happens. I don't add it every day. I might add it, you know, when I have a minute and I can update my planner. So these are some orders that I'm working on. These are current. And then if you go to the dailies, this is what it looks like. The paper is beautiful. It's a little bit different than your weeks, but it's so beautiful. I love it. Love it. I've never looked back ever since. I just can't use the Hobonichi Cousin. Some people can, some people can't, and that's okay. Like you find what works for you and what doesn't. But this is so beautiful. I love it. So what I do is, if you're interested, just do a search for Mark Edits. Mark Edit Daily A5. It's gonna pull up, and it's gonna be from Japanese. And hopefully your phone or your laptop will translate for you, and just take your time and kind of follow the prompts. That's what I did. You might want to do a search on Amazon because it's getting closer towards the end of the year. I think once it gets towards the end of the year, it's a little bit easier to find versus like in the middle. I never can find them. So I bought an A5 for 2023 and also a B6. I really wasn't sure which one I was going to use. But when I say memory keeping, this is what I mean. So I do put pictures in here, same as my weeks. I do both. So we have March. These are from SM Plans. All of the stickers in here. Most of them are from my website. Some of these are probably Papery Planning or Sweet Caress. Oh, these are from Sterling Ink. Just depends which ones. These are in my website here. These ones. But yeah, and the sticky notes are also in my website. And yeah, I love it. I love this. Like, I took pictures of the babies when they were little. You know, now they're getting older. I mean, they're big now. I did, let's see, pictures. We should just take this one and just put another color like this. Thanks. Oh, shoot. I didn't go over enough. That's okay. It's still there. So I have some of these. These are the boys when they were really little. I took a picture of the preview app that I use. That was for inspiration and goals. I love this huge drop. This is from Royal Planner Shop. Love it. Love, love, love. It's big and I love it. It's just fun. And okay. So here, all of these I've used. And so this is September. Look how big he got. He's so big. That's my daughter's baby. So yeah, we could literally just, you know, use the rest of these. And I use this as memory keeping, so I like to use more stickers. I like to use the HP sprocket, and that's why I add like the pictures and stuff, because I do save these. I save them in a container and then I'll take them out later and look at them, look back, you know, look back on some of the things that I've done. Okay, so I haven't updated it in a while, a couple days since last week. So yeah, that's this one here. Love it. All right, so I hope that you guys have an amazing day. I know that this video is so long. Thank you so much.